did what she needed to do. She got 97, you did 103. Yes, sir. Now let's remind everybody Chris's answers. 25 seconds on the clock, please. How many times a night does a new mom get woken up by her baby? 10. Other than a car, name something that has a motor. Motorcycle. Name a fat animal. Elephant. If you could please one person today, who would that be? My spouse. My brother. Name a holiday when stores sell a lot of candy. Halloween. How many times a night does a new mom get woken up by her baby? You said
You know what really sucks?
Listen here, you sick fucks.
I don't have any of my old flags anymore.
Forensic files.
I mean, everything got thrown away.
Ever.
You know, not that I wanted it to be, it's just that
Ever.
when I left Dugway,
Ever.
my ex-wife threw away a lot of stuff, you know, all of my awards and everything, you know. I had some really good stuff. Stuff from the FBI, you know, awards from generals, you know, just lots of good stuff. But you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I realized that my genetics came from Russia, Germany, you know, 100 years ago, you know. The Statue of Liberty, you know, the French
Get your hands.
come to America. But you know, that's 100 years ago, 200 years ago. I don't believe in that myself for the world that we live in today, which back then would be called the world tomorrow. We are now in that world, which was the world tomorrow, which is the world today. You know, you look
On
at
a case like mine.
it's just been overrun by Spanish people.
I was actually fucking beaten up by a 25-year-old piece of shit for 5.5 years who did hire his nigger friend to rape me. And what did you do when I tripped and fell down the stairs with a basket of laundry in my hands at 6 o'clock in the morning when I nearly got murdered by the fish tank? What did you do? You came out of your room yelling and screaming like a little freakazoid that you are, beating on me, causing me to barricade myself in this room because I couldn't get to my room fast enough.
And it's dangerous. A lot of the cities are dangerous. One of the guys I call my brother, who taught me ham radio and electronics, and I owe my life to him because I spent my life in electronics with the government. His name is Dave Meeham, ham radio called W7IVK. He was killed in 2013 by an illegal alien in Las Vegas. And with some other things that happened, I got really upset. And
listen here, you're not gonna turn the victim into the fucking perpetrator. You have no fucking right to be anywhere near my fucking case. I was raped when I was 3 years old, every second weekend, for 5 years, up to the age of 7. by my own step-grandfather. I was forced to bathe his ass every second weekend.
I moved to Hawaii, to get away from all this crap over here. But then in Hawaii,
I was forced to suck his dick every second weekend between the ages of 37 years old. You have no idea what it's like to be terrified of your own fucking step-grandfather.
Me being the type of person I get around and talk to people, they said, look at what your country did. You put your Federation flag on top of our island in 1959 and stole Hawaii from the Hawaiians. And I felt bad about that, I said, you know what? I'm going to leave.
You have no idea what it's like to be looking after a 25-year-old piece of shit when you're younger than it, and he's attacking you every fucking day, and you're being forced to put up with it when you want nothing to do with it, and you were forced to have it in your life when it's the spawn of the fucking devil. When in reality, he deserves to be put on a fucking respirator. You don't abuse a woman for 5.5 years and think that you're gonna get away with it.
Under the Hawaiians said, oh, no, you don't have to leave. You can become one of us.
You don't threaten that you're going to kill that woman in her sleep every single day for 5.5 years and think that you're going to get away with it. You don't rape a woman and then threaten to kill her if she goes to the police and think that you're going to get away with it. Because you're not. You don't hire a nigger to rape her and then threaten to kill her in her sleep if she goes to the police and gets them put away in jail.
Throw away your driver's license and get a Hawaiian national ID.
You don't do that type of shit and get away with it. That's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly what I'm charging them with. And they're the ones going to get in trouble. And you guys are going to be in trouble for harboring a fugitive and for trying to involve yourself in a case that is not supposed to be in the public eye and is not supposed to be used as whatever you fuckers want. You don't get to touch my cases that I'm being forced to go to court over.
And don't be an American. I said, no, I'm an American. I can't do that. So I came back to my country, back to America with all of its civil unrest and dangerous streets.
Because I was beaten, raped, and basically threatened where he would kill me in my sleep if I go to the police. And you guys failed.
Congressmen are people who stay in forever, and they support a cause, a 200-year, 300-year plan.
That is why I'm going straight to the judge. And I'm telling the judge straight up, with or without a lawyer, what actually happened. I still have the black dress I was raped in, that they tore off my body while I was in the back of the ambulance, not cop car.
The president just comes and goes. He's a person of the people, where congressmen are not really of the people. They're for this thing. Remember Julius Caesar. It was Congress and senators who were lifelong elected people who killed Caesar.
Ambulance. I still have the locking code to the old wallet that they stole off of me when they tried to force me to take a video the day I was threatened to be murdered in my sleep. I still have that locking code. I still have all the evidence to prove what he did is what they did to me. I still have broken bones from that piece of shit. He ain't gonna get away with it. You pieces of shit are going to stop. And if you go near any of my cases ever again, I'll rip your fucking heads off and I'll shove it down the fucking drain and I'll sue your asses. And you will go to jail right along with the pieces of shit who beat me up and raped me and threatened to kill me in my sleep. You'll go right where Justin Kelly and Tony Carter Cocklow.
That's where we're at. This open border policy,
which is his actual name.
I feel that the Statue of Liberty should be...
They're going. which is to jail. Well, if you can't handle the time, sugar, I guess you shouldn't have done the crime. I guess you shouldn't have stole off of a victim and tried to make her out to be something that she's not. So now I am going to steal back what you tried to take.
Pushed into the ocean. The borders closed.
From me, that you failed to take.
Gracias a usted. Que tenga muy buena tarde. Hasta luego. Gracias.